To get started, you'll need to focus on the outside walls. I chose the wall with the plumbing first to tackle the most challenging side right off the bat. For the screws, place them every 12 inches across your Kerdi Board system. For now, I've only secured the outer 4 corners, and I'll add the remaining screws later. Make sure you do not skip this step, it's essential for making the wall sturdy. Once I secured the board, I was able to reattach the water valve for the toilet. Okay, so for this, I'm just gonna place this up against there and see if I can press it on, get that circle, and then I'll cut it off using the template that I have. That's not good. Oh, thank God. I mean, not that bad. Next, I cut the hole for the shower head. The Kerdi Board system is super user friendly with measurement lines across the entire board, making it super easy to mark and make cuts. To do this, I just placed the board where I think it needed to go, and then I'd use a Sharpie to mark all of my cuts. This was my first time ever installing a shower, and the Kerdi Board system made the process pretty seamless. Although the Kerdi Board system is on the pricier side when it comes to shower installs, I'd argue that it's worth the investment, especially if you're a first timer. It simplifies the process and helps you ensure that you get solid results. Since the Kerdi Board is made out of a styrofoam-like material, it is super easy to cut with a breakaway blade. If you make a mistake, it's simple to trim off any excess, just like I'm doing here. For a better example of how I'm measuring the boards, here's a quick demonstration. I place the board against the wall, and then using the built-in grid lines, I mark the cuts using a Sharpie. I tend to cut slightly larger than anticipated, since you can always trim more off, but you can never add it back on. And these boards tend to be more on the pricey side. For the window area, since I didn't have enough wood backing to attach a full sheet of Kerdi Board, I trimmed it down to fit multiple pieces on the right side. For the top, I measured the dimensions using a tape measure and then transferred them onto my Kerdi Board. To attach the window seams, Kerdi Board offers a waterproof adhesive specifically for securing Kerdi Board where screws are not an option. I'd recommend only using this on smaller pieces because, as with all things Kerdi products, it's on the pricier side. Earlier in the day, I needed to remove the tile to access the shower drain. Here I'm plugging the hole before demolition begins. Here I'm just using a paper towel and then this Tribex tape. This is just waterproof tape. Always remember to plug drain holes, whether it's in a shower or you're removing a toilet. You don't want any debris to get in there because it can lead to costly repairs in the future. A much better option for this is a mechanical test plug, and they're inexpensive and very effective. To remove the tile, I'm using a brushless hammer drill equipped with a 2-inch chisel bit. This tool makes the process super easy to remove tiles. Once all the tile was removed, it made it very easy to remove the shower drain. Measuring the shower pan was probably the most challenging part for me, since I can be a bit impatient and I'm not the best with dimensions. Luckily, my wife is far more skilled than I am in those areas, so she was able to ensure everything was accurate.
Go from the center, shooting 13.5 on that side.
Okay.
Okay, this side should be 16.25.
Okay.
Total 30.
Yeah.
And then that side, total 52.
To cut the shower pan, I usually circular saw for better accuracy. I don't think a breakaway blade will cut through this thicker piece, so I didn't even try. If you know the proper way to cut this shower pan, let me know in the comment section down below.
Yeah.
Okay, so this floor is not level. I'm going to be adding this self-leveling. The instruction on here says that it needs 1 gallon of water and then mix for 3 minutes. So now I'm just gonna mix this for 3 minutes. This self-leveling compound is pretty awesome. If you haven't used it before, it makes it super easy to create a perfectly level floor. Since the Kerdi Board shower pan already has a built-in slope, I don't need to worry about creating my own. I didn't have a tool to spread the self-leveling compound, but my wife's baking spatula worked surprisingly well. Okay, so the self-leveling is dry. I'm actually super impressed with the results. It came out really well. Next thing we're gonna do is remove this gap filler, and I'm gonna take this pipe out and then reinstall it. Let's do it. The material I'm cutting off here is called Great Stuff Gap Filler. It's super effective on preventing the self-leveling compound from reaching any areas you don't want it to go. Don't forget to join me next Friday as I apply the waterproof thin set to my shower. If you've been enjoying this content so far, please hit that subscribe button to support the channel. My goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers before the new year, and every subscriber helps. We're still in the early stages of this channel, dedicating to growing and enhancing the content with each video. If you have any constructive feedback or suggestions, I'd love to hear it in the comment section down below.